Alright, it's EV Light Gaming, and we're going to run back another Ravnica Allegiance draft. This is our third one. This time, you can see I've run out of all of my coins. Maybe tomorrow we'll do another free one, but for today we'll do a gem costed one. Alright, so what do we have? Okay, so we got some good stuff, actually. This is, I think, a really good pack. You get Gate Colossus if we end up going with Gate deck, although I've found that it's difficult, for me personally, to value these gates as high as I think you need to in order to do well with them in a gate deck. We saw that in the last one. I think that there were several gates that I probably should have taken a little earlier. Carnival Carnage is actually pretty good in draft. I've seen both modes played fairly often. Basilica Bellhaunt is very hard in Orzhov, obviously. I think even the double colors makes it difficult to pull off a third color. So it's very good, but it also makes it to where you're either going to play Orzhov or you're not going to play Bellhaunt. And then Unbreakable Formation, I've seen this also played very well. As far as non-uncommons and rares, there's really nothing here that I think ranks above any of these. I mean, we can go Gate deck real early. I think that it would be really important that we end up getting some other Gate cards, but it is, I mean, technically it is an 8/8 for 8, even if you have 0 gates in it. So maybe that's not too bad. I don't think we want to. Right now, I think, even though I love Orzhov and I've done very well with Orzhov, I think right now it's between Unbreakable Formation and Gate Colossus. Unbreakable Formation, well, they really both leave us pretty wide open to whatever we want. This is good if you end up playing Bant, Orzhov, several colors. Okay. So you normally wouldn't do this, but I'm actually going to go look. I want to see if I have 4 of these already. If I don't, then it's not going to hurt to go ahead and grab another one for the collection, and then also just be able to play it. So, excuse me while I go check that out real quick. Unbreakable Formation. I mean, ideally, okay, so we do only have 2. I guess let's go ahead and grab it, and I think that's fine. Sorry that I'm kind of mulling this over so much. I'm really not sure. I wish I had more information as far as how much these see play. I think I'm actually just gonna grab the Gate. Seems like there's not that much removal. And once again, it leaves us pretty open to be able to go wherever we want. This pack is not nearly as good, like not even close to being as good as it was. Shimmer. No, you can go pretty much all 3 colors when you go with the Gate deck, but I may have just said all 3 colors, but I mean any color. Grotesque Demise I think might be the pick here. It's removal. Everything else is just, it's fine. It puts us pretty hard into a specific archetype. So here's another Colossus. Yeah, I think we do this, and then we're just grabbing gates and gate related cards. So get off the screen. So, man, I do wish I had more more familiarity with the Gate deck. I wonder if you just pick a gate anytime that there's not like a clear pick. Like here, you got eyes everywhere. Not much else. So I guess just pick the Gate if there's not like a really solid card. So Inheritance is good. I think we want to pull that. We are going to need some smaller drops. We got some removal, but I think we get, although maybe maybe you're supposed to go for the growth spiral to throw more lands on the battlefield for the gate cards. But I think I want to go ahead and grab the inheritance. We already have another black. We don't have to stay. Like we could actually try and just get some gates and then play these along with maybe like an Orzhov deck. What do we have? Fireblade. I don't know that if you're trying to go gates, I don't think you can really go aggro. Grasping Thrall is very good, and that would put us kind of in Orzhov outside of the gate, but I think we want to do that. So there's another bot that looks to be drafting probably gate-oriented cards. They've been disappearing, so I think maybe we could get another inheritance. I think if we get another inheritance, that means that I think we need to start looking at. Okay, here are some gates. So we'll get the plaza. Okay, here's actually an Orzhov gate itself, which allows us to be open. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. So I think we're kind of doing an Orzhov gate deck here. Not a great drop, but I think with us being pseudo Orzhov, it's good enough. We do have the Simic Guild gate, so I think we are running more than just 2 colors, unless it doesn't pan out very well. We need some lower drops. I think maybe this Duelist might be okay for now. So we ended up tabling the growth spiral, which allows us to, so yeah, go more than 1 color. Okay, so it's pretty hard to pass the Zagana. We saw that last game, and it was just absurd. So we are going 4 colors. If we end up sticking, if we don't end up jumping off ship and going with another color, but Zagana was just absurd. So I think we want to grab that. Are there any other? It's no other gate cards. There's another Orzhov gate, and really nothing even else that's remotely close to Zagana. So maybe we just stay away from red. We can stick with the other colors and just stay away from red. We've got mana here. It does, so it only adds mana of a land you can already produce, but that's actually not bad with these gates because they supply us with more lands. So I think we grab the mana producer. So we're going anything but red. None of these are great. The Spike Wheel's not bad, so it's hard to tell for sure if the bots have passed up red as well, which would make it a little bit more difficult and probably make us want to value the non-red gates even higher. But for now, let's look at our curve. We've got several good 2-drops. Some not bad 3-drops, solid 4s. So we're actually doing okay right now. I don't see any other gate related cards. We might grab this just because it cantrips, kind of gives us some more time. We could go with the Guild Mage, but I think we'd just rather be able to shut down something for 1 turn. So here's another. So we can either grab the actual gate here. I think the pick is either the actual gate or open the gates to kind of try and ramp, maybe mana fix as well. Since we're going 4 colors, we do only have 3 gates right now, but this is essentially almost another gate. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that up. I think we go ahead and grab an actual gate now. So once again, I think we're staying away from red, so we're not going to worry about trying to grab the red gate itself. Repudiate Replicate is just not good enough. I think we have to go with the Admonition. Hopefully it'll cantrip as well. I don't know that there's really much here. I mean, really, I think the only things we even look at might be these two. I mean, they're both, so one's a 6-drop, one's a 7-drop, both are 6/6s. I think we just go with the Scuttle Gator. Not great. Maybe won't even play it. I think we need to come back and look at it later to see if we do want to play it, but for now, it'll be good enough. I think it looks like we kind of want to chill out until the later game. We want to just stall. It seems like root snare is just not good enough unless you have a way to recur it, but maybe it is. We've got Imperious Oligarch. It makes it a little difficult with it being like there's very little chance we get this out on 2, being 4 colors. Do we grab the Syndicate Messenger, or do we just get another Admonition, kind of try and set them back? Cantrip again. I don't know that we're doing enough though. We could always use it on their turn. I think maybe that's the pick. We just want to keep fiddling around until we can get something. This would be good if we were a little bit heavier in blue-green, but outside of Zagana, I mean, we don't have any. Let's see, we have one other adapt creature, and that's just, I don't think that's good enough. I really don't want to go with the Root Snare, but I think it might. Is Root Snare better than Slimebind? This is somewhat permanent, so maybe this is the correct pick, but this is just bad. So it seems like if we're picking this and keeping it in, it's gonna be a hard time. Maybe this deck may end up fizzling real quick. Let's see. Yeah, this is not a lot of great possibilities here. We're gonna put that in the sideboard though. Let's go and open that up. This actually might come in if it looks like we need to stall. Like I said, I'll be shocked if we decide to play the Root Snare. It just doesn't seem very good, but it won't hurt to have one to be able to think about it. Deputy, I think, is pretty easily the top pick here. I mean, we could go for. No, sorry. Thought this was a blue-green gate. I was seeing the Scuttle Gator and got kind of confused. So I think easy Deputy here. So I was hoping to maybe wheel, or not wheel, but be past the rare. Since we're in 4 colors, it's just more likely that we can play whatever we get past, but we did not. Consecrate Consume is very good, especially with us being multiple colors. The fact that you have to sacrifice the greatest for Consume is pretty big. This pack's actually not the worst. We got another Guild Gate. I don't know that we want that many more Simic Guild Gates specifically. We wouldn't mind another Orzhov or an Azorius or any of the other 3 combinations. And then both of these are not bad, but I think Consecrate, just giving us more opportunities, is the best. Oh man. Yeah, wow. Okay, so they passed the Bell Haunt. You know, I mentioned, I think it was earlier in this game, or in this draft, sorry, that it would be very difficult to play this card outside of just Orzhov. But there's some really good cards here. We just talked about another Guildgate in the non-Simic colors. You got Lawmage's Binding, which is somewhat of a, it's not really a kill spell, but almost. Gateway Sneak seems like where we probably want to be, but then Smothering Tide is also very good. We saw in the last draft that it can be good, cannot be good, but I think we want to get as many. Ooh, wow, that's a late. So Azorius is definitely open. I think that's a pretty easy pick. I can't imagine anything else. Yeah, there's nothing else here that's even close to the Dovin. I mean, it's not the world's best card, but okay. So now we're actually getting some solid stuff. Although we probably, if there's gates open late, we need to go ahead and grab them. So we can grab the Simic Guild gate, or we got Growth Spiral, Final Payment, and Ill-Gotten Gains. I think we want a kill spell though. Okay, good. So now there's not anything great, so we just grab another gate. We would love another gate, and like maybe the Azorius might wheel with Dovin not getting past. It's possible somebody behind us was coming in with it, but maybe we can get lucky and get past the Azorius Guild gate. So here you got Blade Juggler, very good card, but you've also got Bankrupt in Blood, which is not nearly as good as Blade Juggler, but with the Dovin, creating the Thopter, do we have enough creatures? I don't think we do, actually. I was going to say we might have enough creatures to go ahead and be able to play Bankrupt in Blood. I think the pick here is Blade Juggler, though. Right. So here we either have Applied Biomancy or Consigned to the Pit. Got a lot of 3-drops. We're going to end up having to cut some of these. This is another 2-drop. Does this rank above something we might cut here? Maybe a Blade Brand. We don't have that many creatures. I guess we've got some on higher up on the scale. But then this is just a kill spell. We need to be able to survive, but we don't have a ton of removal. So maybe this, I think that is the pick. So we are not getting past any more gates. It may have been, once again, earlier in the draft, and I talked about how difficult it is for me to rank these high enough. I think I'm not placing them high enough as I should, and hopefully this will be the draft to teach me. So here, do we go Sphinx's Insight or Wilderness Reclamation? With Wilderness Reclamation, we really need cards that we can play on the opponent's turn, which we've actually got a chunk between the Adapt cards and then some of our instants. We'll see if we keep the Reclamation. I'm not sure that's going to stick around though. I don't think anything here is sticking, so we're just going to throw something in the sideboard. Not bad if you can get to it, but I think we have enough. Although I guess it's probably just better than the Scuttlegator. And nothing else is even close. We're going to throw this over here for now. It does hurt that we did not rank the lands high enough, obviously. So it looks like you're going to run out, as far as these bots go, you're going to run out around halfway through the draft. So we don't have a ton. I think we definitely got enough big drops. So this hopefully ends up being closer to a 5, 6, 7 drop. I think we can get rid of the Scuttlegator in that case. What else are we looking to chunk? Wilderness Reclamation. We really need fixing, so we've got that there. I don't think the Duelist does enough here. We definitely want to keep the Incubation Druid. The fact that this has Flash might be worth it. I don't think we're looking to trade anything, so the Blade Brand comes out. We have to really hope we hit blue-green. I think this deck runs really well if we can get past the first 4 or 5 turns and not be staring down a ton of damage. Rakdos and Simic are probably going to be our worst matchups here. We want to keep the Sneak, keep the Ram. I think we can remove one of these. I think keep one of each of those if we can. We probably do need to get rid of one more 3-drop. Got 3, 4 creatures, kind of a 5th creature. I don't know. I don't think Reclamation does enough here, and then I think we're getting rid of the. Let's see. Yeah, untap a creature. I don't think that matters. So with that being said, we really don't have much black or white. We've got a lot of blue green. It's really interesting the way that they've done the mana. I guess because of the guild gates, it's interesting that it seems like we've got a good amount more blue-green than black-white. So I guess I get why they cut some of these, but I think we want to go ahead and make a change to the mana as well. What are we looking at? So we do have the gates. Maybe go, I don't know that we want to go 3 across the board. Let's see. I think maybe go up 1 blue, down 1 white. We can see how that goes. Okay. Alright, so this is really ambitious. We may end up making a cut. If we lose 2 straight ones, specifically to the way that the deck's built as far as being slow or just too slow, maybe not cohesive enough, then I think we might just go back to the drawing board and see if we can make just a Simic deck. We could probably leave the Colossus in there. Actually, I guess we could leave all of our gate cards in there. Oh man. So we don't have a green. We do have black-white here though. And then we have another kill spell, so I think we keep it and hope we peel a few more lands over the next couple turns. Just one more land keeps us alive probably in turn, or keeps us in decent shape until turn 4 or 5 with both of these. I mean, obviously the ideal draw is a forest. If we play forest, we're immediately slamming it down and going to grab a gate. So no forest. There's no, well, I guess we should have played the plains. Alright. So at this point, yeah, we would love a forest. I mean, we should be drawing lands. I guess we drew the 1. Our deck is not. Yeah. Oops, indeed. I guess we get rid of the Colossus. Our deck is not short on lands, and I'm not sure why. I mean, it's gonna hit us anyways. So we just take the 5 and go down. Okay. So we've got something to work with here. Now, the question is, what do we play? The Gains, the Sneak, and try and get in. The Gains keeps us alive longest. Yeah, I think we play the Gains. Ideally, yeah, just hit a green next turn. Okay, so that's good. That allows us to go ahead and play this Grotesque Demise. Stay alive for a little bit longer. Ooh, let's see. Do we exile a card and hope to hit a land? I don't know that that's the right choice. It might not be the right choice, but it's what we're gonna do. Okay. Oh wait, what am I thinking? Yeah, that's really dumb. We need to be. Yeah, that was really stupid. That's my bad. We just play, consume, go ahead and gain life, stay alive longer. Okay, so there's a land. I think we go ahead and play the sneak, see if we might be able to get in. They got something big. Thinking back. Okay, so we got pretty lucky here that such a large drop ends up dying to grotesque demise. I don't know that happens often. So even if we drew a land here, we wouldn't play it. Although I guess we could draw a forest. So we want to see if we draw a forest here. No. Oh, Do we get the Dovin out, or do we Plaza so that we can Gates next turn? I think we do. Take action. Pay 1. So next turn, can we? Let's see. Can we play the Colossus and grab a gate? Excuse me. So this essentially, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we cannot do that. Do we just play the Colossus? Yeah, I think so. Let's just throw that out there and see. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yikes, and this has to do damage. That's very good against what we're doing. I mean, let's just go grab a bunch of gates. Let's put the Colossus on top. I think we're just gonna make a Thopter to chump here. Hopefully he can't kill it. Obviously no attacks. Next turn we can play both the. Ooh, that's not bad. Next turn we can play both the Gatebreaker Ram and the Colossus. This Ill-Gotten Inheritance is doing some good work though. Okay, so he just swings in. That's fine. We'll take the damage. Like I said, the Inheritance is doing good work. We're gaining a good amount of life here. So we can actually not play the Ram. I don't know that we play the Guildgate here. I think we don't. It's good with the Ram, but I think we see if he has a way to kill the Colossus again. Okay, he does. So yeah, now we can put the Colossus back on top. He probably swings in at Dovin this time, and we can let them both go. If he only swings at one, I am blocking. Man, it would be really nice to find a way to kill this Sphinx or the Sky Guard so that we can start getting in with the sneak. Not sure what they're thinking about. I guess they're thinking about the Dovin. Or if it's maybe prompting them to play something. I'm not sure. They are taking their time. So we are going to block. Yeah, take 3. Okay. Okay. Oh, so first, Guildgate. Put it on top. So this is a, okay, I know it's my go. Thank you, though. So we Spectacle. We draw the Colossus. We play the Colossus. That worked very well. Okay, I know it's my go, man. Alright, yeah. It's time to mute you, dude. Mute. and no attacks. So he has to find more. Oh wow, that would have been he had to have that last turn, right? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Okay, so he didn't have the mana to play Consign and that at the same time. Alright, so how does he swing in? That's the question. Really? Okay, I mean, we've got chumps for days, so that's fine. We get to get in. So let's see how he blocks. Attacks. Yeah, I mean, we only attack with that, right? Yep. Damage. What could he possibly have? Okay, so we'll play the ram. And we'll, oh, nice. Alright, so he didn't have anything. Maybe he was fed up with me playing so incredibly slowly. Well, that worked out well. The opponent did have a pretty slow deck. They also seem to have, I guess, a gate deck, now that I'm looking at it. I didn't realize it at the time, but I don't know if it was necessarily a gate deck. That may be poor phrasing. It could have just been a multicolored deck where he needed the lands, but either way, was able to pull that one out. Got, I guess, all but one of our gates. I don't know that we played all 3 Simic Guild gates, but got pretty lucky with the drawing all the gate cards and then several of the gates as well. We'll see if that keeps up. Like I said, I think as soon as we see a slow deck, we're in trouble. So this is unfortunate because we got 2 good green cards, 2 good 2-drops in green, but we don't have. Green is literally our only land that we don't have. Our only color of land that we don't have. But we'll see if we can't draw one. Alright, we would. Yikes. Well, I guess that's okay with the slime bind. Do we just go ahead and play it? It feels like we do, because next turn we want to play the sneak and then hopefully demise whatever they play, assuming they play something. Although, I guess the creeper just chomps for days, doesn't it? Well, for days, and as long as the days are only having a 1 power creature. Alright, let's see. Okay. So we could, okay, well that was nice. That was very nice. So we go ahead and play the guild gate so that it can't block. Let's get in. I think we just pass. This is an instant, so we're gonna see what he does. We're fine, I think, with taking. Whoa. Are we fine with taking 2? I think we are. Let's see what he plays on the second main phase. Oh man. Okay, I mean, we can't take care of it. We did take the damage for nothing, but I think it was worth seeing if it was something that we might be able to take out. So now do we druid? I guess we druid, spiral. And I think it might be worth spiraling now, just in case we hit a land and can get in there with sneak. So no land. Next turn we do have the inheritance though, and we'll have a fairly large druid. Thankfully it doesn't have to tap, so we can actually just get in there. When I say it doesn't have to tap, I mean it doesn't have to tap to adapt. I guess we wait because this is big enough to block the steeple creeper. They don't have blue. Okay, so I think we do not attack. So no attacks. I think we adapt first. Let's just go ahead. Not really sneaky or anything, but I don't think we have to be. And we're going to go ahead and you'll got an inheritance. So that way next turn we can play the Blade Juggler for very low cost and then have just tons of mana to be able to spend a lot of things. Alright, so we are a little afraid of falling too far behind. Those are big creepers, but hopefully we can keep up the Druid next turn. Force him to... Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play... You know what? Why does it tap like that? Come on. So we're just going to play the Spiral. See what we draw. Colossus. I think we play Juggler first. See what we have. And then another inheritance. Maybe. Yeah. Let's go ahead and play another inheritance. We can chump with the Juggler. Force them so they can't attack with the Creeper. Now they can. So the question is now, do we... Oh. Okay, so he doesn't have enough mana to... I don't know that we... Yeah, I guess with the inheritance, it makes it easier for us to take the 4 damage. He didn't attack with the hybrid because he didn't have the mana up, but we're really most likely just going to chump anyways. So we're going to go ahead and play the Thrall. I think we pass a turn. We do have 6 damage to throw in front of the hybrid if we wanted to. Oh. So they're doing exactly what we don't want. Okay, so he put he's planning on passing. We do get to throw down the Colossus, which is really good here because the opponent is also throwing down big things. So we're just going to go ahead and put that down. And then with a land, yeah, it was very nice, very lucky. I think maybe it was a bad decision, but if they have a kill spell, we're in trouble. But otherwise, I think it's important for us to just go ahead and get into damage because we have 2 inheritances, and we can actually pop them both next turn. Yeah, that hurts. Although I guess it's good that we went ahead and got in there because they would have been able to do that anyways. I don't know that they can. They really don't have great attacks here. It'll be interesting to see. Okay, so yeah, they don't attack. I think we can pop both of these though, right? We've got 4, 6, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I think that's just game. Wait. Cancel. Did that? Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter because we have the incubation druid. So yeah, we just pop one. We can pop the other. Yeah. I think that's essentially the good game. And we pop the other. Yep. All right. Cool. Well, that worked out well, and we really didn't. Let's see. We drew. I guess we just didn't draw our white mana. That was the only one that we didn't really hit, which was perfectly fine because that's the color we have by far the least in here. So, all right. This it's interesting. This deck compared to the last one seems that this deck should be doing much worse than I would have assumed the last deck would have done, but I think we've already passed the number of wins that we got in the last one. I mean, we may be getting lucky as far as the decks the opponents have seem to be fairly slow, and then like in that case, the Colossus was huge just because it provided that one more body that they really wouldn't be able to attack into, because then we just eat whatever they attack with and then eat the next turn. So can we keep this? I guess we can. We've got, it's not great, but I think we keep it. If we draw 1 land, we're in okay shape. And one land actually is really, oh no. One land makes this very good, but we do have to hit the land for it to matter. Okay, and there's the land. Now the question becomes, do we just go ahead and throw the deputy on top, or try and cantrip? I think we can try and cantrip next turn. The ram is big enough already that we want to get it off the board, not have to worry about it. If he has a kill spell, it's unfortunate, but he just gets it back. Okay, so we got... I don't think we're worried about getting in there right now. And there's nothing that we care about that much. Put target card from a graveyard on the top of its owner's library. This seems very good if you can kill a spell that's not great. Alright, so that's fine. We're not in any rush here. The fact that they tapped ours down means that it's not a big deal because we just get to tap theirs down now. It's pretty greedy if we try to growth spiral now. I think we just go ahead and tap down, draw, see if we hit a land. Okay, we did. It's fairly unfortunate that we're not hitting land. We don't have some of our cards to take advantage of the lands out. I mean, the Gate Colossus does count. We can throw it out next turn, which is a big deal. Wow, that's a nice combo. It is not an 8/8, but they have a lot of cards in hand, so it really sucks that this is a sorcery. Although I guess this doesn't actually, it only assigns damage equal to the toughness. I think we just hope that this chumps, whatever. Let's go and get in for the 1. Or not chumps, I'm sorry. Hopefully it gets in front of the junk roller, but he's got a lot of cards in hand, a lot of mana up. If he gets in, then he's got a trick for sure. We really want to draw a black here. The Grotesque Demise is really good with the junk against the junk roller. And then a black this turn would mean a lot too, just because it would allow us to attack in. If they tried to double block, we could Grotesque Demise in response and be able to get a 2-for-1. So he doesn't have anything. Otherwise, he would have gotten in with the junk troller, or he doesn't have something to destroy the Gate Colossus. I think he still most likely will try to get in. Okay, so we want to try and hit a black source here. So no black source. We'll go ahead and throw that on. We could, let's see, we could go ahead and consume. Or, yeah, I guess we can consume. And if we hit a black source, that's great. And if not, we can still play the Gatebreaker. So no black source. Yeah, I think Gatebreaker's right here. We're a little worried about the Chillbringer. Maybe we go ahead and get in and just trade with the Colossus with the junk roller. Oh wow! I didn't even think about the fact that the Vizkopa Vampire is no longer a 3/3. Okay, so he let us in. Hopefully, I'm assuming that he's trying to get in with the junk troller. I think at this point we don't care about. So this becomes a 5/5. I don't think we need the mana, so I think we're good with chumping the Incubation Druid on the junk troller. That allows us to get in with the Gate Colossus next turn, and once again, all we have to do is hit that 1 black mana. Oh, that sucks. Very bad. I think that that's probably the best rare in the set. Maybe that may be saying too much, but I think it is. So I think we pass here and we just see if he has something, because I think right now, oh man, attacks. I mean, this does not give it the attack, so it has to be able to kill it, because it doesn't actually have 7 power, even though it shows it on Arena. Okay, cool. And we don't have any way to gain life. We can throw the spider in front for 1 turn. Let's see, how much, so this would be 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if we hit. So, I mean, I guess we can always block. Let's see how he blocks. He or she. Because we can throw the spider down. Alright, so they are going to trade. Because we need 3 turns. Now that that's gone, do we play the juggler? I think we do. Let's see, he can activate Ethereal at the end of the turn. Okay, so yeah, we don't, because that just gives his whatchamacallit becomes a 2/2 and would be able to swing back for lethal. Not good. So throw the Mammoth Spider in front. No, I don't see anything. Any way we come back from that Ethereal Absolution. Okay, so we let's see. Yeah, I guess I can't attack, can I? Well, I mean, he can't block, so I guess we attack anyways. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think game's over. I can't think of anything we could possibly draw. I mean, we can, you know, act like we have something. If he blocks, yeah, dang it. All right, well, so be it. So close, but not really. So the Ethereal Absolution on that one did the difference. Otherwise, I think we were actually in pretty good shape. If he doesn't have that, then the spider blocks the Chillbringer all day. Several of the trades wouldn't have actually been trades or chumps. So there's not much we can do about the best rare in the game. All right. Lord Lumel or Louis Mel. Okay, well, we got an Orzhov start, which is not great with the hand. I think we're going to hope that they have a slow start and we draw some non-white and black lands. I think I probably don't mulligan enough. I think with this hand not having anything to do, probably should have been a mulligan, but I don't know. I always find it more difficult to mulligan just because it always seems like I'm mulligan into the exact same hand, except now I have to put one back. Alright, so yeah, hybrid. Hybrid hurts, and drawing not blue or green lands hurts. We would take either a blue or a green land, and that is neither. At this point, we will take any land. That is not any land. We're not in danger of them. That was, yeah, I messed up on that one. Probably should have just demised right then instead of going to discard. But I don't know that we're playing that. I don't know that we're playing that Gate Guardian above anything else right now. All right. So are they going to give it? So they are gonna. All right. So let's just go ahead and demise the hybrid. And we really need to draw a land here. Any land. Ah, man. So I actually don't feel so bad about keeping this hand, only because it's pretty unlucky that you would not draw a single land. Like, we were afraid of being screwed out of our colors, which is a thing. You know, it would have been ideal to have a different color, but to literally not draw any other land is just is unlucky to some degree. I don't think this is doing it, but we'll see. If we draw, yeah, I don't think there's anything we could draw here. What do they got? If they have a riot creature, it's over. No, it's just, are you gonna play a pump spell? Anything? No, down to one. I don't see anything we could draw. Yep, that doesn't count. Alright, so there it is. Yeah, so I guess I shouldn't have kept a hand. Although, once again, literally any land not black or white there, I think in within the first 2 or 3 turns, turns that hand into very playable. But maybe that was just wrong. I mean, we're not short on lands. So the fact that we drew one out of, I guess it was 6 turns, maybe it's 5 turns. Let's see, no, we missed lands twice and still got to 4. So yeah, at least 6 or 7 turns. It's not great odds, I think. Not the worst, but that is the game. Alright, so let's see if we can do any damage here. We got 2 Chandras playing each other. It seems like, you know, I'm not even going to complain. I mean, when you play 4 colors, you're asking for something like this. A blue mana would be the bee's knees, but if we don't hit it, then not the end of the world. We'd like for them to play a sorcery just so that we can consecrate it. Okay, so that's at least something we can play on turn 3. Okay, so they may also be somewhat of a gate deck. They may not know that we are at all because we aren't showing anything that we're a gate deck. If they play something even remotely powerful, anything greater than a 2/2, I think we just go ahead and... Okay. So we actually have choices here. Do we get in and see if he blocks? I think so. If he blocks, we're okay. Yep, that's fine. We'll have the final payment up for in case they play something really strong, and if not, we can just consecrate. Although I guess we could just... Actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to have them sack that, I think. You know what? I lied. We're just going to get the sneak down. And we're going to see what he plays. Because right now we've got a decent amount of things to take out possible blockers. And if we can get in with the sneak, start drawing some more lands, making it unblockable, then I think we're in good shape. We would love for them to sack that. Okay, that's huge. They do get to scry, but then we just get to consume it this next turn. So I think we go ahead and consume now. Yeah. Target player. Gain a lot of life. We get to get in. Some free damage. Alright, play the planes and go. And next turn, I think we just pay the 5 life to kill this. Hopefully they put the +1/+1 on it. Okay, they did. Now they have another play. Okay, so this makes it a little easier because now we just get to get in. Combat. Let's see what we draw before we make our decisions. I think I'm scarred from Standard, where this is so good. I'm not sure that it's that good in this format. Maybe it is. Do we just play the Thrall? Or, let's see, we can't play the Growth Spiral and anything else unless we hit an untapped land. Do we just kill this? Or do we kill... You know what? If he wants to sack 2 of his creatures to kill my Thrall, that's fine. I think we're very good with that. Okay. I mean, he obviously gets some more things. Yeah, we'll block here because that means that now the priest... Oh, we won't block here. I didn't want to block anyways. So let's see if we hit a land. Okay, so let's throw the land on field. It's not a gate. I think here he can give the Twilight Panther Death Touch. You know what? Actually, I think we just... Right now, our life is high enough that I think we just get in with the Thrall. Well, I mean, we're not dying to draw more cards. Right now, we've got a pretty good hand. Now, if he has a kill spell in hand, that does hurt. But otherwise, I mean, we're definitely beating any race here. Yep. You get in for 3, I get in for 3, but then inheritance is doing work. So yeah, right now we're in real good shape. That means that we also can play the Incubation Druid if we want. So swamp, play a swamp. We're going to play the Druid, but we're also going to go ahead, I think, and payment the Priest. So we're going to pay the 5 life, that's fine. And we're going to see what they want to do. And then that will, I think, determine whether or not we sack something. Okay, nice. Good game. Yeah, that when we draw our gate cards along with just a couple gates, it's huge. The fact that it's helping us fix over time, it's real big. All right, I think we'd much prefer maybe 2 more wins. I know that that's still losing, but losing gems, I mean, but losing as early as we did, losing 2 straight as early as we did, if we were to win 2 more, that would be huge. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know that we can ask much more as far as mana goes. Literally 1 of each. And oh man, do we? I guess we don't throw that down. Normally you'd want to get your gates out as fast as possible, but here, okay, so right now we're looking pretty good. Let's see what he plays as to whether or not we play the deputy. Okay, we definitely will not play the deputy. Well, I guess we, yeah. So next turn we definitely sneak, and that allows us to play the guild gate. Oh no, that was very poor sequencing, or not sequencing, but that was just a very poor play on my part. Really bad. Target land deals 2 damage to a creature. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, okay, so that actually worked out. We got lucky. Is what it comes down to. We're gonna see what we draw. Okay, so we'll be playing that next turn. Target land you control until end of turn. I think that's okay, actually. If they want to hit us for 3, spend their turn hitting us for 3. All right, they don't want to do that. Okay. So now the question is, what's the best thing to kill? So they're aggro. It's got to be that, right? Well, let's let them attack. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. We'll take the 2. Okay. Oh man, not playing that white hurts so bad here. That was just such a bad play. And then next turn we miss out. Gosh. Yep, that was just bad. Oh man, alive. Okay. So he can go ahead and get in there. Next turn, I mean, we definitely want to play that. Let's pay 1, and we don't have much choice on what to do next. It is unblockable, right? And I didn't even notice. It's got to be unblockable, though. So we will attack, draw a card. Okay, that's not bad. So we are a little afraid, or not really necessarily afraid, but we need to be careful about the amount of damage we're going to start taking from their creatures. Getting some big blockers down is big. Oh man. Okay. So it's unfortunate that we don't have many plays here. I think getting this down is worth it. He gets to attack and make the grasping thrall unblock or not be able to block. How much damage is this doing? Dang. I've pretty much got to take this, don't I? He can't kill both of these, but then he gets that back. I think it's worth it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. If he has a, oh no, does he have a trick in hand? Or is he just, oh, this is real bad. Real bad. Okay, how do we stay alive? do we stay alive? Okay, so return that to hand. Play Zagana as a blocker. Is this just game? If he plays the Beastmaster and gives it Riot, he can get something +2/+2. I'll have to chomp. Or, well, I guess I'll have to trade. Let's see. Was there anything that I could have done on that? Maybe the Thrall was bad. Maybe that was a bad play. Maybe I should have played something like the Colossus. Gosh. He just has everything. Okay. Good game. I guess looking back now, the play to be made was consigned to the pit. It is what it is, but I guess we learn and move on. So let's see. We did end up getting 2 packs, which is nice, but not a great trade for the 750 gems, but we'll take it. It's fine. Let's see. What all did we get? Unbreakable Formation. That's ironic, considering we almost drafted it. And then Flood of Tears. Alright, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and leave a comment if you want me to change up anything or want me to keep them coming. Just let me know. Alright, y'all have a good one.